Hello students. So up to our last class we have studied coal and petroleum this chapter, and we have discussed about coal only, okay, in detail. So from today's class we start discussion on petroleum. So petroleum is not a new topic to us, right? Petrol, diesel, kerosene, these all things we know from our very childhood, but the scientific basis, that means from where we get petroleum, how this petroleum are formed, how it is refined from crude to the usable forms, different forms like petrol, diesel, kerosene, all are petroleums, right? But they are all different. So how these are obtained, so in details we will discuss about these things in today's class. So let us start with the definition. What is petroleum? What is petroleum? Basically the crude. We are discussing about crude, that means what we are getting from the earth crust, then we are refining it into different components, different types such as diesel, petrol, these things. But at the beginning we are obtaining the crude from the earth crust. So petroleum is a dark colored and thick oily liquid. So when you obtain the actual thing from the earth crust, how it looks, it is a dark color, okay, it is in dark in color, okay, and oily liquid, right? It is oily in nature, we know. Next is it has an unpleasant smell. So the smell of petroleum is unbearable, okay, it is unpleasant, too bad smell, okay. So the word petroleum actually comes from the language Greek. From the Greek language, the word petroleum comes. Its meaning is petro means rocks. Petro means rocks, and oleum means oil. Okay. So if you divide the name petroleum into two parts, petro means rocks, okay, and oleum means your oil. So petroleum means oils from rock, right? So these are the wells which we get from earth crust below the rocks. This is very simple. Let us move to next. Formation of petroleum. How these are formed. So as I talked to you about the formation of coal, so the formation of coal and petroleum is almost similar, okay. Both are our natural resources, both are formed in the same process. Petroleum was formed by decomposition of dead remains of plants and animals buried under the sea millions of years ago. Petroleum is a mixture of several hydrocarbons having one or more than 100 carbon atoms. So how this formed? When the earth was devastated millions years ago, okay, as we know, during the Jurassic era the earth was devastated. So at that time what happened, the dead remains of dead bodies of plants and animals are buried under the land and sea, and in turn after millions of years these dead bodies of plants and animals turned into petroleum and coal, okay. So petroleum is nothing but actually a mixture of hydrocarbons, that is hydrogen and carbon are mixing together to form petroleum. It is believed that millions of years ago the plants and animals that lived in the sea died there. The dead bodies, okay, sank in the bottom of the sea and were soon covered with clay and sand. Over millions of years, under high pressure and temperature, and in the absence of air, dead remains of plants and animals were slowly converted into petroleum. So, what they're telling this, millions of years ago, there was n number of plants and animals were living on the sea, but due to some reasons that they died, and they went to the bottom of the sea, okay, they sinked on the bottom of the sea, and soon they got covered with clay and sand on bottom of the sea. And due to absence of air, as they are covered by sand and below sea there is no air, so in absence of air, due to high pressure of water and high temperature of sea, what they turned into petroleum. So basically they are saying the same story, how they are prepared. Millions years ago there are some animals and plants who used to live on earth, on sea. They died, they got covered with clay, as there was no oxygen, high temperature, high pressure. So they got converted over a period of time into petroleum, which we recover today and you use for our different uses. It is then passed through the process, okay, porous rocks and got trapped between the non-porous, okay, impervious rocks. A more volatile component of petroleum called natural gas forms a cover over it. So they told that now below sea there are rocks which are porous. Porous means through which things can travel, they have small pores. So through this rock they got traveled into the next part. Then they passed the impervious rocks and ultimately they got settled below these impervious rocks. And there is also a different layer known as natural gas. So if you look into this diagram, you will find that there are different layers. The first is earth crust. Earth crust means the land on which you are building your home, these things, okay. Below this we'll have a layer of porous rock. This is a porous rock. Then the next we have impervious rock, okay. Next layer we have petroleum. So how we are obtaining petroleum? The ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, ONGC, probably all of you have heard the term ONGC. So they, what they do, they drill the petroleum out from this layer using different techniques. So drilling rig, that means some ONGC or some other different agency is taking out the petroleum from there, okay. Then below petroleum we have water, then again impervious rocks, okay. So this is a basic diagram. You should know this diagram because in exam whenever you are writing the answer you have to give the diagram. This diagram is very simple, you have to learn this, okay. So the next is how petroleum is obtained. So now we know how it is prepared. Now how it is obtained, how we get it. Petroleum and natural gas are found above the layers of water because petroleum and natural gas are lighter than water and do not mix with it. If you just go back to our previous diagram, see, petroleum is above than water. Why it is so? A question may arise in your mind, why not water is above and petroleum is below it? Because petroleum and natural gas, weight of this thing is very lighter than your water. So we will find petroleum and natural gas above from water. So we are telling the same thing. Petroleum and natural gas are found above the layer of water because petroleum and natural gas are lighter than water, so do not mix with it. They will not mix with water. First of all, the areas where petroleum may be present are located by the experts. At such places, petroleum is obtained by drilling holes called oil wells into the earth crust by machines called drilling rigs. So what they are saying there? They are saying this. First of all, expert will identify the places by different experiments, test, okay, different machines, that where the oil is present. Once they will find the place, what they will do, next step is they will drill the place using some techniques. The machine is known as drilling rigs. They will drill the soil earth crust and they will obtain the, they will take out the oil from the, there is petroleum from the earth crust, okay. Pipes are inserted until they reach the petroleum deposit. So they will dip the pipe until and unless they will reach the petroleum layer, okay. Due to high internal pressure of natural gas, crude oil, okay, gushes out the pipes. By using certain pumps, petroleum is pumped out. So as there is high pressure, the oil will obviously come out with the pressure, and some pumps that will be also used, motor pumps will be used to give it a flow, okay, to take out. In India, where it is found? In India, petroleum is found in Assam. In our Assam, petroleum is found in Gujarat also. It is also found in the river banks of Godavari and Krishna. In Godavari river and Krishna river also it is found. Petroleum is also found under the seabed at distance of 150 kilometers from Mumbai called Mumbai High. In Mumbai regions, there is 150 kilometers from away from Mumbai. The name place is known as Mumbai High. Petroleum is also found. In your book also you may find this image. It is the image of Mumbai High petroleum refinery where petroleum is obtained from the soil. So in India, if question comes where petroleum is found, you can write answer as Assam and Gujarat and some river basins of Godavari, Krishna. Also in Mumbai, the place in Mumbai is known as Mumbai High. Refining of petroleum. So we have obtained petroleum right now. We have petroleum is obtained now. How will refine it? That means petroleum is in one form. We have collected the natural one. From this natural one, we have to differentiate different types such as petrol, diesel, kerosene. Okay. So petroleum is a complex mixture of petroleum gas, petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil, fuel oil, then paraffin wax, etc. So as I told, it contains different things such as petrol, kerosene, diesel, lubricating oil. That means mobile grease oil. These things are known as lubricating oil. Okay. Then fuel oil. That means these are used for jet planes, then rockets. Okay, fuel oil. Then paraffin wax. So these things are contained in your petroleum. It is known as crude oil because it cannot be used for the in the form in which this exists. Okay, so petroleum is known as crude oil because we cannot use it in natural form as it is obtained. We have to convert it into useful form. We need to separate various subconstituents of petroleum, so it has to be to okay, purified or refined. Okay, so what we need to do, we have to purify this or refine this to use it. The process of separating various constituents of useful fraction of petroleum is called refining of petroleum. So what is refining of petroleum? The process in which we separate various constituents or useful functions, only the useful fractions of petroleum, is known as refining of petroleum. So where we will find petroleum refinery in India? It is found in Madras, then Cochin, then Mathura, then Digboy in Assam, okay, then Mumbai, then Koyali, then Haldia, then Buravani. So these are the different places. This is very important for your exam point of view. These are the places where you found petroleum refineries. Okay. So in this table we have different constituents of petroleum. That means what we get from natural gas or this is your petroleum. The first is petroleum gas is liquid from called liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. What we use in our household cylinder, okay, LPG. So it is used for fuel at home at LPG or and for industries. So LPG is used in our home for cooking purpose. There is cylinder in normal household cylinder which you use is LPG, and it is also used in different industries as gasoline or petrol. As petrol you use it for scooters, motorcycles, then different cars. Okay, then different laboratories, different machine, different motors use petroleum. Then kerosene, what are the different use? For running stoves, then chimneys. Okay, different other use of kerosene are also there. Then the next is diesel. This is also same use for heavy vehicles such as truck, bus, tractors, railway engines, ship. So for heavy vehicles diesel is used. For normal bike, car, diesel is not used. The petrol is more used. Okay, more preferred. But for heavy vehicle diesel is used. Then fuel oil, it is used as industry fuel for furnace and boilers. So in industry also for producing fires, what is used? Fuel oil is used. Okay, So this is for today. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. In our next class we will continue discussion on the same chapter. Thank you, students.